Hey, I was going to do a quick update on this mosin. I really haven't done anything on it in like a year, but I decided to float the barrel, or try to anyway. And it kind of hit me that, people run dollar bill down here to see if it's floated. And I was like, well, I'll just run a piece of sandpaper down there, and if it's not floated, I can sand out everything else that needs to be taken out. And it wouldn't fit at first. So what I wound up doing is just backing off this screw right here, just enough to where I could get that in there. And now as I'm going, as it starts moving freely, I just tighten this like a half turn at a time or so. And then hopefully, I'm just going from here back to where, that barrel starts flaring back up into the chamber. I should have everything floated by the time I get this tight, and it seems to be going pretty good right now, pretty easy. And I'll get a few shots in and see if it does any better. Before deer season started, I shot, and its group was still pretty awful, probably 2.5 inches or so at 50 yards. So that's barely even acceptable for a hunting rifle. I mean, that's pretty awful. But I'd like to get it somewhere under 2 at 100 yards. I'd be okay with that. Anyway, we'll see what happens.
I don't think we got it.
Jess, are you talking? Is it recording?
Yes, babe.
Don't talk.
It fell when you shot.
Okay, don't worry about it.
Well, I don't know what else you want me to do.
Stand it back up and don't say anything. Don't worry about it now.
Okay, go.
Don't worry about it. Alright, so here's my 3-shot group at 100 yards. I'm actually pretty happy with that. This here is just over 1 inch, maybe 2 inches, and that's under 2.5 there. And I'm definitely happy with that. I've knocked 1 inch off of what it was, and this is 150 grain PPU ammo, just kind of sort of cheap stuff. I think you give $12 or $13 a box for it. I'll zoom out a little bit right here, but I have floated the barrel like I said earlier. Looking good. And I started out with 220 and it was just taking forever, so I went to some 120 and I just got it, and with it all put together, backed that screw out down there a little bit, and then just ran it back and forth and sanded out everything I needed to. And then today I took some Gorilla Glue and I taped everything up, and I'll post some pictures up, but I actually glass bedded the back of it, and you can see it's still coming out right there. But like I said, I've knocked at least 1 inch off of my group at 100 yards since the last time I shot it. And I was just going to shoot it this afternoon because I'm going hunting in the morning, and I'm actually pretty happy. I may bump it down just a little bit. This is the first time I've shot it at this distance since I've took it apart and put it all back together. Probably since last year, I guess. But pretty happy with it so far.